Okay, for the past couple of nights I've been catching up on developing my black and white film. I had a big backlog of rolls of black and white film, and what I thought I'd do is make a quick video just to show people, how I do this. So here you can see this is my laundry room / darkroom film processing lab. Basically, I have all the chemistry up here, developer, stop bath, fixer, and I always keep water, room temperature water on hand. That's all for black and white. I do have these C41 color kits that I use for portrait, Kodak portrait film. And then here's some kits for E6 development, which I haven't used in a while. I have some slide film left in the freezer, and when I finish that slide film, that will probably be it for slide film. I won't be using it anymore. I'm not even sure you can buy it anymore. But anyway, I'll stick to black and white film, of course, and portrait, Kodak portrait color film for as long as they make it. Here's the equipment I use. Most of the stuff I have is Jobo. I found that to be most reliable. The parts are interchangeable, and they're just well-made German equipment. I have the small tanks, which is seen on the top of the sink here, and then I have these big tanks that I use. These tanks will hold 5 rolls of 35mm film, or 6 rolls of 120 film, 3 rolls of 220, and believe it or not, you can actually put 12 sheets of 4x5 film in here also, using these special reels here. Just have a utility sink here, really basic temperature control, water supply. There's a roller for when I use the small tanks. I'll just use, if I'm doing just 1, 2, 3 rolls of film, maybe I'll use do it the old-fashioned way, but still use an electric roller. But here's the secret to getting the work done with some degree of sanity. That's this wonderful machine that the Germans made called the Jobo Autolab 1000. It's great for color film because it can do up to a 6-step process. It can do slide film. It can do C41, E6, C41, all temperature controlled. So you put the chemistry in, you set the program that you want. You can see here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different E6 programs, and 1, 2, 3 C41 programs, and then black and white 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 9 minutes, 11 minutes, 14 minutes, and this is for paper. And then there's a cleaning cycle also to keep the tanks clean. So I'm going to do some black and white. I'm going to show you how that's done. You can also use this wheel here to get in between times. You see on the, so if I want 6 minutes, I'm going to add, 20% to the black and white 5-minute time to get to 6 minutes. So I'm about to load the chemistry for black and white, and what I like to do, you only use the first 4 tanks. Number 1 will be developer, number 2 stop bath, then fixer, and then water, just plain water. I don't do anything other than plain water. I've already measured out the chemistry. I have full tanks tonight. I have 2 tanks loaded with 120 film. So that's going to be 6 rolls per tank, 12 rolls in total. Here's the developer. I put that in tank 1. stop bath. This machine, believe it or not, is actually portable, relatively speaking. Fixer goes into tank 3. And then just plain water. I always like to close the lids as I fill each one up. I always put water into the 4th tank and the 5th and 6th tanks for black and white are not used by the machine, so you just leave them empty. So the chemistry is all loaded. The tank is in there. The tank, I'll show you that little cracking noise, that's normal. It's just how the gears engage. You see there's a gear on the top, and there's a gear in here. It's a constant agitation machine, so you clip it in, and make sure you set the right, before you close the lid, make sure you set the right program. And we're going to pause for a second here because I got to double check the time.